Hi. All right. So, Aisha, you can ask a question, okay? That's fine. If you're still here with me. Aisha, you can ask a question, okay? It's fine. If you're still here with me. You're very quick. Okay, does S.A. miss me? Does he don't want to reply to my message? Hi, Manor. Yes. Just try to get through everybody's questions, okay? Let's see. Just hold on. I just started, so let me just get a little bit set up here. Okay. So for Aisha, let's see. So all right. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna get these questions answered as quickly as possible. So let's see, SA, right? Okay. Okay. So it looks like within your person there is an acknowledgement or some kind of fight against for what they feel is not working. Again, they comes with a sense of anger here, and it looks like this is what they're holding for the long term. So whether or not whatever happened in this relationship, there is a feeling of what they are holding on to is a sense of injustice, and they're wanting to continue to acknowledge injustice against the self and acknowledge and continuing to decipher what feels correct and what does not work for them, okay? And how are they likely to react here? Okay. So, yeah. Then they take me to a sense of, there you go, dependence on one owns, just basically dependence on oneself to be stuck and to be reluctant to accept help from other people. So that's basically what they are planning to do. So whatever the situation is, they're not a fan of it. They don't want to be there, and that is what they are projecting. Okay? That's yours. Manor, the question is Habib's current true feelings for me. Okay, let's see. Habib. Habibs. Okay, so this one's a little bit different. I like it. So most people will ask questions of what this person feels, and usually there's a sense of division here. Here, it's not. Here, there's a bit of courage. There's a bit of, okay, let's see what I can do here. I do feel comfortable. There is a little bit of opportunity, so they do feel like there are showing signs of interest here. I don't think they're being completely like, absolutely this is for me, but they're definitely willing to try, okay? I feel like they're doing like, they're tiptoeing to see whether or not this is for them. Right, as of right now, it looks like they're not really attached to any kind of outcome yet, so they're just trying to see what's up here. Trying to still just take care of the self, basically. But yeah, it looks good. There's definitely opportunity here. Just letting you know, they have a little bit of healthy ego. So that might just equate to, you know, does this person understand me? Are we going to be compatible? Is my heart compatible to them? And they're holding this on a heart level. So that's likely what you might be experiencing as you continue to get to know this person. So Aisha, the person that you asked for, is not interested. They are very much closed off. They only care about their own feelings. On some level, they all are showing me a sense of shame there as well. So that is telling me that on some level, they don't want to be in the space. And when I mean space, I mean the connection, the relationship. Okay, that's what I saw. So we're going to go next to the next person. So I'll go ahead and answer your question one more time, Pinko. The other day you felt a sense of hope was about Davina. She manifested outward in regards to our connection. I don't know if I get it right since I'm French. Doesn't mean she's pushing away. Okay, so let me go ahead and see your person here, okay? Davina, right? So let me see what she is trying to get at here. Okay, so let me take a look at Davina here. Alright, so Davina is showing me... Ooh. Okay, she started out nice there. She had a bit of courage. But now she takes me to a level of anger here. So that's usually an acknowledgement towards herself, that herself in regards to this relationship, that she is finding that she might be doing something a little bit against her own will, something that she may not be completely comfortable with. She's really feeling that one there, okay? And it looks like there is some kind of desire that she's showing me, very much connected to this sense of anger, okay? So I'm going to see what that is. I feel she's with somebody already. I feel that she feels committed to someone already, and I can tell her when I'm talking to her, she's telling me that she belongs to someone else. So I don't know if this is you or not. Okay? But that's what that desire is, and for some reason it has to do with a level of anger where she's acknowledging something, or this is your reading, that something doesn't feel right to her, and she's basically stopping herself. And let's see, there you go. So she's showing me her sense of shame and guilt there as well. So she's basically relying on her own self-interest. If somebody is offering her something, she is not interested, and basically that shame there is telling me that she just wants to basically not really be present. So I'm going to clarify that. I have made my decision. She's really clear. She already knows. She already knows who she wants. So if you know that you're not this person that she feels so sure about, I hope that makes sense. All I know is that she belongs to somebody, or that she's made a decision already and she's made herself clear. That's all I can feel from her, okay? But we'll also know that Spirit is the one feeding me the information, because this is a reading for you as well. So they're going to feed me anything that I need to know in regards to how I'm going to portray the information and give that to you to be most helpful, okay? So let's go next. That anger... Okay, that anger is anger towards the self, because if she feels like she's not being completely honest with herself, she's not going to do anything she doesn't want to. So that's her sense of protection, to make sure that she doesn't do anything to compromise her own self-integrity. Okay? That's what I mean by anger. All right, let's go to the next person. Who have we done? How does Isaac feel towards me? Okay, let's see. This is for Tay. Let's pull a tarot card. Hope that makes sense. So this is for Tay Marie. How does Isaac feel about towards me? So we're just going to pull a tarot card here. Okay, so we are talking about feelings here. Invitation to love. So I don't know if this pertains to you or pertains to your person. But God, everybody has all these, it's all of what does this person think about me? What does this person think about me? When I feel like people should be asking, how should I approach this person? How should I approach that person? I hope you all are acknowledging that Spirit is with you and has been with you this entire time. So instead of seeing other people as your God and wanting to know what your God feels about you, what about the oneness of the universe and what they know is best for you? Can we be more interested in that? Can we be more interested in what is best for you and how God is guiding you and how they're wanting to love you, not is this person love me or not. Am I making sense to you all? This is a healing channel, okay? Because all I can feel now is all I'm asking and trying to bring all these energies and what you all want to know about how your person feels. And already I'm feeling all these like kind of just destructive energies already here in my space. So I feel like I need to say something here a little bit and put a little bit more importance on maybe if you want to ask the opportunity, God, Spirit, higher power, how are you guiding me with this person? Is this person okay for me? Should I continue? Okay? Just a recommendation there. I'm just saying because I haven't been able to bring any spirit guidance in, which is very clean, light, and bright energy. And so when you guys are asking me questions of like, what does this person think of me? I'm literally channeling human energies, which aren't the best. And especially because these are questions regarding, does this person into me? Is this person not? I'm allowing myself literally to be open to these people who are basically saying, I don't want this person, I don't want that, rejection, this, heartbreak, that. So it doesn't feel good on anybody's ends. Why don't we allow spirit to talk? This is basically why I love the work that I do. Okay? So let me, if you don't mind, I would like to rephrase the questions here just to be tailor more to your wellness and alignment and still consider the relationship that you're asking about. Is that okay with everybody? All right, thank you. So let's do, yes, Tay, okay? Tay Marie, let's do you, okay? Still in regards to the question, okay? Let's take a look at that, okay? So Tay, and I'm not calling anybody out, right? I'm just rebalancing my own energies, and basically, I just want to acknowledge spirit and their love, okay? It's very important for me and for everybody actually. Okay, so Tay, I'm looking at your field here. Okay, there you go. See, these are really, really nice energies now that I'm seeing with you. I'm seeing a really nice energy of practicality, and I can really see a really nice connection here between your heart and your head, and you're doing a lot of healing as you put yourself into this mode of, okay, how can I create the most success in this situation, in this particular topic, your relationship, in the least amount of time. I see a lot of healing happening here with you on a heart level, and I can see that you really want to contribute. I don't know how much you're actually contributing. I feel like all of these are inspiration that's still stirring up inside of you, but you are connected very much to spirit even at this topic, showing me you want to create meaningful contributions and be of service, and yeah, very, very nice. So okay, so I see that happening there. I see you manifesting that out, but I also see a little bit of like, I'm not sure, maybe I should wait. Maybe I should wait until they say something. Maybe I should wait until I feel better. But it looks like, okay, there's something happening here within you right here. Okay, I feel like on some level, you know that you're kind of acknowledging something that would go against your own, like, self-respect. So I'm going to see what that is. you know that he likes you. And yeah, I'm saying, hey, you're listening to spirit too. You just need to be patient, and you kind of know that already, and you kind of already know that he likes you as well. And you already know this, and spirit's telling you know this too. This person is interested in you. Yeah, and they just want you to keep like your self-respect there. Don't give away too much. Let people, like, you know what I mean, play the game a little bit here. That's what they're showing me. Just, yeah. Anything else here? Very, very cool. I like this. And okay, where are you guiding? Okay, there's something about here about being aware of your own limitations in regards to your own time, resources, or your integrity. I'm gonna see what that is, and I'll close you out here, okay? So they're telling you they want you to keep your heart safe here, and I feel like they're wanting to tell you, hey, don't make any promises to this person. Don't give your heart away so quickly. They're telling you keep it safe here, okay? Don't give it away. Don't make any promises to this person, okay? And I feel like this is more in regards to you, okay? So keep your heart safe here. That's what they're wanting to tell you. There you go. Let's go ahead and read for, who else is here? Minati, maybe? What do you think? Hi, Alana. Okay, let's do Minati. What's coming towards me in married life? True, that's a fair question. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm not even using cards today. Okay, let's see. You're welcome. I hope that made sense. And Minati, what's coming towards me in married life? Okay. So let's go ahead and bring in spirit here with me and take a look at your energy field. So for Minati, let's take a look here. All right. So Minati, I hope I'm saying that right. Okay. Okay. So Minati, you're showing me that you're holding a little bit of ego there. Little bit of defensiveness, but also you're kind of trying to bring a better side of you, one that wants to focus a little bit more on self-improvement and compared to what you've been experiencing of yourself in the past in regards to your married life, so on and so forth. So I do see you getting better there. In regards to, you know, being a little bit more comfortable and being less interested in conflict and stuff like that. And because of that, you're gonna feel a lot more like orderly in your mind there, and you might even be more productive, and not just this relationship, but also in your work. And because yeah, definitely. Because you're like wanting to self-empower yourself, which is really, really nice to see. You're going to be moving more into a heart space, and you are going to be rocking here. Everything's going to you're working from a heart center place, which means you're like healing other people and you don't realize. And you're making meaningful connections basically. So that's basically your focus here. Very, very, very nice to see. And let me see anything else here. What spirit might want to tell you here. Okay. So, yeah. Just don't get too ahead of yourself here. They do want you to stay humble because you do still have that tendency of whatever this reason for you to have sort of like this mindset of like principle, or like there's a sense of ego here with you. I'm going to see what that is, but they're wanting you to continue to stay aware of this. I'm going to see what that is. Okay. So what I feel is basically what they're telling you is, I feel though in this relationship, you know that nobody's perfect, including you. And I know you're taking accountability. I know that you are trying to be the better, but they are saying that you know that you're sorry, and you know what mistakes you've made. Just be more vocal and expressive and apologetic if you could, because I'm sensing that you're saying to yourself, I've never actually said sorry out loud. And I feel it's going to be really powerful, not only for the person, but for you. It just brings your healing and your accountability and your sense of, I really do want to change, and people don't actually really understand how powerful words are. So to be able to say sorry takes a lot, and people who are able to say sorry, so much respect for you. Okay, that's for you. Let's see, I want to go ahead and read for Alana or Quenz. I think Quenz might be next. Did I read for Kay already? Okay. Group chat, what actions will happen next? Okay, so whatever. I don't think I need to know what the question is, but I'll go ahead and read for Kay here really quickly, whatever this has to deal with. So I don't know what the question is, but hopefully I'm just gonna tune into it anyway. Thanks so much, doctor. Okay, let me just do K really quickly with whatever this has to deal with. Okay, so K, you're showing me some nice energies as well. You are also showing me that you want to work on your self-development compared to improve. Instead of continue with the continuation of what you've been recently experiencing from the past, so development there. But listen, there's something here. There's a desire here, and you've been called by Spirit here to focus on this desire. And I don't think you are taking action on it yet, but you're definitely thinking about it. But as you think of this desire, it's always also bringing in a feeling of heartache and despair at the same time. So I'm going to see what this is. So it has to do with you keeping a promise to keep secrets for a very long time, is what I'm feeling, is what's going on there. And when I ask Spirit how they're wanting to guide you here, okay, so it looks like whatever this has to do with, they want you to come to a place in your heart with whatever this has to do with and really be like, what's the point of continuing or going on? You know, it's like you're stopping yourself, but you're stopping yourself from a heart level. Does this make sense? I feel like whatever this is, it's almost like you're saying to yourself, like, that was my first time I ever did that. That's what they're telling you to want to be able to say to yourself, and there feels like it has to do with some kind of disappointment. I don't know what this is. So that's for UK. Let's see what else is coming through here. Let's do Quinn's. Can you tell his feelings for me? So I don't really do feelings, okay? What I do is spirit guidance, but it's still considering your question. All right? So we're gonna do Quinn's here. Are you still here, right? So I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm not even using cards today, which is crazy. All right, Quinn's, let's see. Okay, so what I saw was like somebody sitting there and they're just like, I just stood there. And then I walked away, okay? That's what I'm getting from that, Quinn's, and then let's take a look at your field, what's happening here. All right, Quinn's, okay. So they're showing me, okay. They're showing me a sense of desire or attachment that you have, but it's also carrying a level of upset towards yourself, and I feel like this is protection against yourself, what you might feel like maybe you might be giving away too much or you shouldn't be here, and that is orbiting there in your mind. But you have been connecting with spirit in regards to this, okay? Because I see you going back there, and that's where you're getting this sense of anger from. Anger in regards to protecting yourself from doing anything too stupid, okay? And let's see the spirit. Okay, hold on. There you go. Okay, and then I see you're kind of like in your heart area. You kind of feel like, okay, maybe I need to just depend on myself and I'm just going to listen to my own interests. And that is starting to happen here in your heart area. And then you take me to that level of shame there. So I don't know if this is appropriate. I don't know if this is healthy level of shame or unhealthy, but it looks like it just started, that your heart is sitting there and it's very much connected to this sense of anger, and I'm going to see that. And I can hear you saying, I just don't care anymore. I just don't care. I just don't care. And where are you guiding? So that makes sense. Where are you guiding? Listen, you are right on with your intuition. Okay, you got to take care of yourself and your heart. You're very much connected to your heart right now. And I feel like this is going to get stronger for you, your sense of self-protection, your self-dignity, and it's going to be coming out in a sense of depending on your just soul dependence on and what you want. Okay, so even if the opportunity comes again, it's almost like, no, I'm done. That's what I feel. Okay, hopefully that made sense for you. As you all can see, I'm kind of going through these pretty quickly. There's a lot of people here. All right, who are we doing now? I think I'm doing Alana, right? Do I have something new coming in my love life? Is that who we're doing, guys? Let me just take a deep breath here. I feel a lot of energy in this room now. Let me take a deep breath, okay? I don't know if you guys know, but I'm trying to answer all these questions like this. There's a whole bunch of energy here that I have to like do some clearing. Otherwise, it just gets too much. Okay, let's do it. All right, Alana, are you still here? Okay, good. So Alana, do I have something new coming in my love life next 3 months to be in a relationship? Let's close our eyes for this one. Okay. This is weird. I feel like somebody told me they already have someone. But then they showed me my symbol for like a plan to end. I feel like somebody is already, someone's telling me they're unavailable right now, but they're like, not for long, something like that. So let's take a look at you though, Alana, in regards to this question. Okay, so there you are, kind of like only interested in what you want to do. So you're showing me some kind of rejection here. There's somebody, but you're more interested in you right now. So what is that? Are you rejecting someone right now? Is that what I'm seeing right here? Because this is showing me that you're kind of wanting or projecting a sense of just me. Does this make sense? And then you're kind of showing me like at the same time, like wherever you are, you no longer want to be here. And that feeling of you no longer want to be here actually moves from your mind all the way down to your heart. And that sense of shame and guilt, I feel like you're learning. This is why you're doing that. Where are you guiding her here, Spirit? I think it's still time for you to be, you still need to work on you time, because I feel like if somebody were to come in, you have a tendency to push people away for whatever reason, whether it be conflict of interest or like maybe you find something that you don't like about that person. There's something here you need to focus on in the heart. I'm going to see what this is, okay? I can't make the same mistakes again. That's the affirmation they want to give to you. And this is a lesson that you have to learn if you want to be successful in the next relationship that you have. And I feel like there is going to be somebody that's coming in, but they're warning you right now because I can see your patterns and how you need to work on it before they come, or be aware of it once they come, that you're going to have a tendency to make the same mistakes that you did in the past. And they're telling you, want to be aware of, I can't make the same mistakes in the past. I cannot make the same mistakes in the past. And they want you to hold this awareness with a sense of guilt towards yourself in order to learn, not in the mind, not both in the mind and the heart, but simply here in the heart. Okay. Yeah. What else? And that looks like the only red flag that they're telling me here. Now they're just showing me you have a tendency to want to just be like, okay, what do I have to do? You're showing me like your personality that likes to create order, be on time, discipline, all that, and they're like, wait, hold on, you need to work on the self here a little bit and get back to just the first level of self-empowerment. But you're telling me you want to get to the third or fourth level already. They're wanting you to come down here and do some connection here with your heart, because they're telling me you haven't been doing that, and they want you to get to a place of courage, but it takes a lot of humility to know that you have to start from the very beginning. You are a student in regards to relationship. You have something to learn here, but you want to improve on. You want to be able to experience and bring a different part of you that you haven't been able to bring out from you from the past. So that's what they're showing me there. Okay. One last thing here. I feel like there's somebody, I feel like you're kind of hiding from somebody. I feel like you have a tendency to kind of isolate yourself, seclude yourself, and I feel like you're kind of making up excuses a little bit to not hang out with a certain somebody or something like this, and you're just like, tell them I'm not here or something like that, and then I see you kind of just like doing your own thing there in your room or something, but there's somebody out there like actually want to hang out with you, you know what I mean? And you're kind of just like, I'm not here, something like that. I don't know what that is. Okay, so that's for you, and let's go to the next person here. Nita, Gina, Sweetie, there's a lot of people here. Okay, I think it's gonna be Sweetie. Is Sweetie still here? Let me know, y'all. I'm just gonna get a drink of water. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm glad you understand. So, who else is here? Please say hi so I know who to read next. Gina, are you still here? I was gonna read for Sweetie. Okay, Sweetie or Gina. Okay. If not any of them, then I believe Nada, one of these three people here. Okay. Hi, Carla. I'm doing okay. I'm working, as you can see, trying to do my best, trying to cater to you all. So I'm going to go here next to Nada. Okay. So I'm not even using any cards today. All right, let's see Nada here. Okay. So I don't know if you have a question, but I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes and see if you do. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. Okay. So, Nada, what I'm feeling for you, I feel like there's something that you're very proud of, something that allows you naturally to be able to stand up tall and very confident in who you are. Feels very, very nice. Feels like a sense of just pride and self-respect. And the longer that I stood there, it feels like you're showing me a sense of privacy, or that you're needing to tell somebody, hey, this is my business. I don't need to tell anybody. I can keep my own counsel. I don't need blah, blah, something like this. Okay. So, Nada, so I know you asked something about Valentine's, but I don't know if this is resonating with that question, but you still have a message here that wants to come through. So you're showing me here that you're really working from a heart-centered place here. You're showing me you're very disciplined, very orderly, really good with time management, really want to bring the best out of yourself, and this is what you're wanting to bring in for yourself here in the future as well. And you're showing me a sense of practicality and service from the mind level too. And the more I stay here, what this turns into is a feeling of unconditional love as well as joy. Okay, so you might be hanging out with other people. I see what this is really, really nice. And then it brings me, this is something very, very important to you. And it connects you very much with spirit. There's this huge pattern over here of all this self-empowerment. Like, you are very, very much on your way with whatever this has to deal with. I'm sorry if this has nothing to do with Valentine's Day, but Spirit wants me to show this to you. And when I ask Spirit how they want to guide you here, okay. So they're basically showing me that even though you have whatever this is that's bringing you a lot of joy, a lot of peace, a lot of self-empowerment, and you're really like focused on it, they kind of want you to be more neutral in the mind. So take a few steps down there off your high horse. I'm going to close my eyes and see what this is, but they do want you to focus more on having a neutral mindset. I don't know what this has to do with. I have to get some clarity. So let's see what that is. Okay, this is really, really weird. They're showing me, I feel like there's something that has to, something happened over dinner or something. I feel like this has to do with a person or just you being careful, more careful with, I don't know, something with words, or they're showing me like silverware, and that you need to be careful, that you're going to be more careful now at dinner time. Swear to God. So I don't know how you connect with that, but that is for sure coming through. And yeah. So that must be like an inside thing. So I don't know what that has to deal with. And lastly here, they just want you to be more conscientious of your own time, your own resources, so that you're not giving away too much and really preserving yourself to where you know how much you can truly give to some kind of person, place, or thing. I don't know what that has to do with. So that's for you, Nada. Next, let's go on to the next person. I believe Gina, yeah, I called your name. Gina, let's do Gina here. I'm not even using any cards, but that's quite fine. So Gina, let's see. Let's coming through. Gina, 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 Gina. If I haven't given you a reading yet, please say something. Make sure you let me know you're here. So also, Nada, if that dinner thing doesn't ring a bell, be on the lookout. That I really feel like something is gonna happen at dinner time, and I can see they're showing me like so a fork and a knife for some reason. Gina, will I get a job soon? Okay, let's see. Alrighty, let's see what's happening here. Let me close my eyes really quick. See what I'm feeling. So Gina, it's weird because I feel like you're, and this is coming through symbolically, and I have to interpret this correctly. So again, I'm showing you, I'm going to tell you what I saw. Basically, they showed me you saying, I did what I had to do and what I had to say. And then after I heard you say that, I just kept seeing failed, 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 failed. So I don't know if this has to do with something that you're doing already, and that maybe you're not doing something to actually progress this aspect of your life. I don't know. I'm not going to interpret it. I'm just going to give that to you. So when I look at your field here, Gina, there you are, showing me your sense of shame there, which could equate to a few things, okay? It's basically you, it could mean you, it could be unhealthy or it could be unhealthy. But if it's healthy, the shame could be equating you basically feeling to yourself that you are not happy with the current situation and you don't want to be here anymore. It could be to that extent. It could be you limiting yourself because you know you cannot give so much at this time, and that if you do, it's going to compromise something else in your life. Or it could be an unhealthy amount of shame, which is basically like self-hatred, you putting yourself down and stuff like this. But as long as I stay here, this energy that is coming mostly from your heart, and it's showing me that this feeling of yours, it's almost like this is what's making you want to only depend on yourself. You're more interested in what you think is right for you. You're probably reluctant to listen to what other people have to tell you, things like this. I am so sorry to hear that. So I'm gonna go ahead and see how Spirit's wanting to guide you. It's very important. I'm so glad you were able to trust me with that information, because I know what that's like. I suffered with that for a very long time, and I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I get you a really nice message here, okay? And then how you want to guide her with this. Okay. Ow. So yeah. it's not safe here. It's not safe here. I keep hearing that. Hold on. They're showing me a sense of hopelessness that they're trying to lead you towards. So I don't know if that has to do with location, but there's something in your life, and I'm going to close my eyes to get a little bit more clarification here, but they want you to see some kind of situation as hopeless, and I'm pretty sure it's not your life in general. It has to be something else that does not belong, and it's not healthy for you. This is what they're trying to portray to us right now. I'm going to get clarification. I am ready to go. I'm ready to go. Okay? That's the guidance here. So does this have to do with location or where you're living or something? Okay, yeah, they're showing more here. Really, really, really big pattern here of shame here, really, really deeply. I don't know where you're trying to like guide her here. Listen, you need to express some of this out. They're not Spirit's telling me that they're you have to go through this process. You need to kind of be honest about your feelings right now. They're wanting you to I don't know what this is. Be careful of your resources and what you're able to give. Don't make any rash decisions that is going to compromise your bank account, your health, your whatever. You need to be very, very conscious of what you're able to give at this time, and you really need to look out for your potential for self-neglect, okay? And careful is what they're saying here. I feel like the job that you're at right now, I feel like that's bringing you a lot of value. I feel like you belong there. I feel like it brings out a sense of pride and self-worth. So being at work and continuing at work is a very good distraction for you. But this whole being careful about self-neglect, they want you to be careful today and the continuing days ahead, okay? Is this making sense to you? I feel like they look down on me. I'm going to give you a channeled message here in regards to how to deal with your family, okay? I think that if anything, that what I just saw, because I felt you were at a job. And I felt, that's what I said, that's what I heard. So this is definitely something that you should start trying to attain in your life, because I feel like it's going to give you a lot of self-worth. Okay? You need to prove something, not to other people but yourself. But who doesn't need a job these days, right? We're all human. So in regards to your family, okay, so you're showing me a desire here, kind of an attachment. I don't know what that has to do with, okay? And so show me how you're guiding her here. Okay. So whatever this desire has to do with, it's not right for you at this time, okay? Whatever you're desiring in regards to your family, you got to give that back, okay? Do you have a brother or something? There's something about money and giving money away or lending money away. And I feel like this has to do with a brother or a close friend or something, but there's a planning of saying like, I can give my money away, or it looks like something like lending or helping out some way. So if I don't know what that means to you, but that's coming through there for you. If you want to stick around, I just want to get to other people. But of course, I'm giving so much love to you right now, so much compassion. I think everybody here would agree. Okay. I'm going to try to get to someone else at this time. I want to go to the romantics. I think I want to go there. All right. The romantics, here we go. I'm going to give you, I don't know what your question is, but I'm just going to see what comes through here along with the spirit guidance. Just want everybody to acknowledge spirit who is giving the information today, and guiding us and loving us, okay, through all these messages here today. So we're going to go with, when will Daniel and I hook up? Funny. The romantics, let's see. The romantics, let's see what's happening there, okay? Can you guys believe I have not showed you guys one tarot card today? Which is not bad. But let's see, the romantics, let's see what's coming through for you. Okay, so the romantics, what I'm feeling for you, I'm gonna guess, this is all interpretation, I'm gonna guess they're talking about you. I feel like you've made it some kind of choice. I don't know if this is a person or something, but you seem pretty secure. And you're like, this is what I'm going to choose. This is what I have my eye on. I'm going to focus on that. Again, I don't know if I'm thinking it's a person. It could be something else. But as I hear you about to say, I've made my choice, it's like spirit is wanting you to be like, no, don't choose that one. There's another one that they want you to choose. Okay? That's what they're showing me there. And I'm going to see what's happening here with your field in regards to that same thing. Okay, so you're showing me a desire here. One in which it's almost like you already planned on this one thing. It's like your eyes on it. It's like something in the future over there, okay? And I see your energy just kind of like, yep, I'm waiting for that time. And then, for some reason, as you wait here, there a sense of heartache and hopelessness sinks in as well. So that you might be asking yourself, what's the point? Should I go on from here? Should I just stay where I'm at? Or should I continue kind of like desiring whatever this has to do with? Okay. So I see that there. And then show me what else is here. For the most part, that desire really, it just turns into despair for some reason. the more time passes by. It just turns into more heartache and despair. How are you trying to guide here? Okay, so there's another desire that they're showing me, and it feels more stable. Okay, there's no like, it's consistent desire. There's no like emotions like related to it, so it seems like a more stabilized desire there. And whatever this has to do with, it has to deal with you wanting to bring an even better quality of your heart. Because whatever this has to deal with, that's telling you, whatever this decision that you made, I don't feel like you brought the best quality of your heart. Your heart can actually is capable of loving even more, to a higher degree. And it's like basically you saying to yourself, I wanna show even more what I can give from my heart. And it has to deal with you giving it to something else or someone else. Does it make sense? All right, let's go ahead and read for someone else here. Hopefully that made sense for you. And I'll go ahead and do tune. When will hook up? Okay. Is that a real question? We can still try. So let's go ahead and do tune him. Let's go ahead and do tune him. I'm gonna guess they're still here. Okay, let's see what's happening here. So tune him. You're welcome. So tune him. I feel like what they showed me just now, and I'm interpreting this as all interpretation. I feel like you have not been able ever to be able to commit, like seriously commit to somebody, or be able to give your heart away completely, or promise yourself to somebody. And once I heard that, they pretty much showed me your heart, and then this butterfly came through, and I didn't know what the hell that was. But obviously, it's something that has to do with beauty, or maybe an emergence of a cocoon. This is what I'm getting now. I feel like you've kept your heart kind of like protected there in a cocoon, maybe because you've never trusted anybody with your heart. But I feel like you're going to go through some kind of process where your heart is going to emerge. But it's a challenge that you're going to go through. And it's basically you being able to trust someone else and opening yourself up to a higher level of giving, of love. And I feel like you're going to be doing that. Your heart is going to be slowly opening up. It's not going to be easy for you because you're not used to it. But that is also an indication to me that I feel like there's going to be somebody that's going to be coming into your life and testing you in that manner. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's happening here with Tune Him. And just let you know that this is all interpretation. So you're showing me a sense of desire right there. Pretty stable desire. I don't know what it has to deal with. It could be an attachment to something, but it looks like you're definitely wanting to keep it in the long term. Can you show me anything else regards to this desire? So this desire is also connected to a sense of protection from yourself as well. It's basically you saying, or being very protective, and you being like, this isn't right for me, it doesn't feel right, and you're like always acknowledging of like, okay, this isn't working, no, that's not working, no. So they're showing me that. What else do you want to show me here? Okay, so they're taking me to a level of shame with you, and you really keep that in your mind there. So I don't know if this is healthy shame or if it's excessive shame, but if it's healthy shame, it's a sign of like you being aware of what exactly you can give before you basically give out and you start to feel like you're losing your integrity or your like a sense of you. Or if it's unhealthy, that means that you basically not liking something about yourself. And if it's in the mind level, which I see is here, is basically you being very honest and kind of vocal to be like, maybe I suck. It could be either one of those two, I don't know. You've basically given up on yourself, and I don't think you like are very reluctant to admit that, but because the way that I hear you say it, it's like, I've given up on myself. You say it so nonchalantly, as if it's like not a big thing. So how are you trying to guide? Okay, so they're showing me more shame of yours here, and you really push that down there. There you have a huge pattern right there. It's all shame, as in like you trying to protect yourself, you limiting yourself of, oh no, I can't do that. Nope, can't do that, or that's gonna happen, stuff like that. And they just want me to make you more aware that you're holding all this. So you're like self-imposing or restricting yourself of anything. One last thing here, I'll let you go. It's basically you saying, and this is spirit guidance wanting to awaken you, to you coming to a place of shame, to learn the lesson here. That's saying to yourself, I want a better life. There you go. Let's go ahead and go to the next person here. I think we're gonna go with Carla. And let's do it. Carla. Carla. All right, so I know you asked a question there. Maybe Spirit's going to answer it for you, but I'm letting Spirit speak through me, okay? Just because it keeps the energy a lot cleaner. And I can go longer doing these readings, okay? So I'm not trying to not acknowledge your questions, but I am. Spirit knows what you asked, and I'm just going to kind of follow Spirit's lead here, okay? Ooh, really cool what I'm seeing with you, Carla. I don't know what this has to do with. I don't know what it has to do with your question, but I feel like you are very aware that you have a greatest potential for some reason. I don't know what that is. It definitely has to do with your heart and you recognizing the power of the heart there. And I don't know what this is. It feels like you're carrying like a Care Bear or something. So that might be symbolic. All I know about bears is that they're very protective, but this one was like some, I don't know what that was. But you have a power in your heart that is kind of different, and Spirit's wanting me to tell you about this. So in regards to your question, I'm going to go ahead and look at your field here, Carla. Okay, so you're showing me in your heart here, you are more reluctant to listen to what you believe is most best for you. Okay? And it doesn't matter what other people, your feelings are more important than what other people feel. And that's what you're holding in your heart, is basically I don't think you're showing me a sense of hopelessness in your heart there, which is basically saying like you feel stuck, or what's the point, or why should I continue going on? These aren't good emotions to hold in the heart, okay? It's just telling me you're not happy there. Okay, the more I stay there, you're showing me that there's a desire here in the past and you're healing that. So that's telling me you're not going towards it anymore. And you're actually healing that. And you're healing at the same time the heartache that was associated with that. And I can see at times your heart still feels that heartache. So I can tell you're not intentionally healing this, but it's healing on its own only because you're not paying attention to it. Okay? And there you go. You're still allowing that desire to kind of enter your heart a little bit sometimes, and I can see how it might kind of like you kind of have to still like learn your lesson there of like, okay, I need to get upset at myself for allowing myself to go towards this path. So I need to like, acknowledge that this isn't right for me, but all of this is actually happening on a heart level unconsciously. So I can see how you can feel a little bit uncomfortable when these feelings return. And it shows me here, yes, sometimes you really think about it. You might even be thinking about it right now. And then it's just telling me that you are really good at talking yourself out of, going back in that direction. But I can still see you still need to heal from all this. Yeah, and you're doing that healing. I just think you should be a little bit more intentional about the healing process in that, and you can start moving on faster so that when it does come into mind, you're just kind of not fazed about it. So you are showing me a little bit more here on the heart level that you are wanting to grow, you're wanting to look towards the future. You're wanting to have a more fresh mindset, more neutral mindset, move away from the past that what you've been feeling here. And then I don't know if this has to do with love. Looks like you're going to be a little bit more orderly. I still see you feeling like you're still kind of feeling from things from the past there, but it's mostly of like, I'm important, you know, I have a lot of self-worth, look what I can bring. But you have more sense of like, okay, what is right for me? What is it that I can, like, what is it that I can attain because I know my value, okay? And I see a lot of love and inspiration growing here from within you, and you're doing a lot of like pre-planning, proactive, what can I do what can I do to make my situation best that I can? How can I bring success in as fast as I can? All of this is happening within you on a heart level. I don't see you bringing any of this out yet, but you are healing and you have a lot of energy and inspiration coming out in regards to this question or whatever that you ask. It's almost like you're charging your phone not just to 100%, but to like 200%. There is so much happening here. And let's see. I'm still waiting to see, okay, where are you trying to guide her? Whew. Okay, so when I ask Spirit where they're trying to guide you here, okay, so they want you to come to just focus on a heart level here, very important for you, because I just can see all the healing that you're having to go through because your heart is kind of still on autopilot there. But if you take more initiative and intention on actually taking your heart and inviting your heart to be with you, to heal you, once you do that, you need to focus your heart on staying in a more neutral standpoint, okay? And this is what's going to propel you much faster into this state of empowerment with regards to your heart, so you're not feeling all like dragged down by all these past emotions that want to keep you down. So I'm going to close my eyes here and close you out. Okay, so I really feel they're talking about relationships here. I don't know if you've met somebody already, but I really feel like there's somebody here with you, and I almost feel like you met the perfect person. And when I see you standing next to this person, what I hear you saying with complete confidence, and you're saying, I have met the most perfect person ever, and I'm with them right now. The most perfect person. Okay, and that's what they want me to show you today. That's for you. Let's go on. Hope that resonated. Let's go on. Shatifa, let's do Shatifa. Is Shatifa still here? Okay, Shatifa, I'll go ahead and read for you next. All right. I'm just doing just giving myself time to breathe a little bit, if you don't mind. So Shatifa, hey Kevin, can you turn the heater off? So Shatifa, let's see what's coming through here for you. Okay, so Shatifa, oh, I'm so glad, Carla. I'm so glad you were able to let me know. Said quite a bit there. I was just waiting for you to say something. So glad you got the message there. Shatifa, I don't know what this has to deal with, but I just feel like you're really jaded and you're tired, and it's almost like you don't want to go on. I don't know if that's to do with relationship, but I did see the word work there. Okay, so that's what spirits want to talk to you about right now, Shatifa. And let's go ahead and look at your field here. Okay, so Shatifa, I feel like you're showing me a level of shame there, which is, I don't know if it's healthy or unhealthy. So it is indication to me that maybe you might be very aware of what you're able to give and what you're not able to not give. So that you might be preserving yourself. And I don't know if that has to do with your time, your resources, but you're probably being pretty careful about that. And there's the sense of not wanting to be here in the current situation or whatever this has to deal with. In some cases, it has to deal with you not being very nice to yourself. I don't know if that applies, but you're definitely showing me that that's pretty much what you're manifesting, this level of shame, this level of limitation. And you're basically saying, I feel limited right now, and I kind of plan on feeling limited in the future as well. That's what you're showing me. What do you want to guide here, Spirit? Okay. So, ow! Sorry. Ooh. Limited space. Okay, so you have the right idea, okay? Listen, you have the right idea that you do have kind of limited resources or whatever this has to deal with, and that you do need to be careful of your like level of where you start to neglect yourself. But I feel like you don't need to plan on feeling this way until the future. This is what Spirit's showing me. You do need to be aware that you do have limitations right now, okay? But just plan on feeling that. Let's just say this moment, okay? Let it be moment to moment, but don't plan on staying limited forever, because that's what you're showing me that you're doing. Koi, cut your nails, brush your teeth, take a bath. Show me what else. Okay. So, in your mind, ooh, that was quick. Ooh, shoot. For a minute there, I thought you were going to be like, okay, yeah, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to be better now. And then boom, you're back to where you were, showing me this sense of hopelessness of being like, why should I continue? Why should I stay here? You know, only being interested in what you think is best for you. And then you're showing me this more of this pattern again of like, I'm going to stay this way. And then here we go. This is where Spirit is wanting to get your attention here. Okay. So you do have, gosh, you just keep showing me this like, your plan to stay hopeless. Why? Why are you trying to guide here? Ow. Okay. You need to, again, the same advice here. You have a lot of hopelessness that you want to continue to stay hopeless with in the future. You have the right idea, yes. Whatever you are currently in sucks, and Spirit agrees, and they see you there, and they're like, we understand, but don't plan on feeling this way tomorrow or next week or next month or next year, whatever it has to do with. But your feelings are valid, okay? So it is important for you to feel that way today. Let me see what this is. I have made plans to leave, okay? Do you know what this is? I have made plans to leave. What does this have to do with Spirit? Ultimatum. I given my heart to the wrong blah blah blah. You know what this is? Where are you feeling hopeless? Because this is so strong within you. There's something that you're like, I can't do this. It's not safe for me. Why am I still here? Why am I still doing this? This is so strong with you, so I don't think it should be a question. Okay. Last thing here for you before I move on. I am gone forever. I am not coming back. You know what this is? I am gone forever. I am not coming back. Okay, so you got your question. Okay, there you go. Thank you so much. You got your message? Lovely. Okay. All right, let's go to the next. Thanks so much. And we're going to go with who else? Hi, Taylor. Who is next here? I'm trying to read for everybody. Taylor, I've been on for a while now. Just need some water. I think we're gonna do somebody. I think who else? I don't know who it's gonna be. All right, let me know if you're here. There's 5 people here. Say something. and then I'm going to choose. If you want to read it, if you're watching right now, you still want to read, please say something in the chat. Thanks. Love ya. Sorry for my energy, guys. I've just been working all day, so I am tired, but I'm just still trying to like give to the channel. You know? Okay. Let me just perk up here. Is Musa into me? Okay, let's do Jesus in YouTube. It's hot. Hold on. It's hot. Okay, let me just breathe. Okay. So let's do Jesus in YouTube. Unless Book Lovers has been here before. No, I think it's Jesus. Or Jeebus. Okay, Jeebus. Okay. Jeebus, here we go. Is Musa into me? What are the chances with him? So you can present that question in spirit, but I'm just going to bring the spirit messages through in the way spirit wants to communicate to you today. So, sorry if it's not going to be like a yes or no, but it might be. It's usually more than that. So let's go ahead and do it. Jeebus. Hold on. Okay, so Jeebus, for you, this is very general, what I'm seeing here for you. But for some reason, I feel like you're going to be able to connect. I just feel you saying, I want to get my life straightened out. Okay? I don't know what that has to do with, but I am seeing something new that's coming through here, and I feel like it has to do with, like, cultivation. But it's coming through as us. It's like you have to take care of what you already have, and what you have already has value to it. You have all the tools there, but it's something that grows over time. But it requires you looking at it every day and taking care of it as if it's your baby. But you have a lot of potential here to like be proud of exactly what it is that you have, but it's because you're putting love and care into it every day. Okay, let's see what that is. Jeebus. So Jeebus, you're showing me a sense of hopelessness that you keep in your mind, and you as well are planning to feel this way for kind of like, I don't say the short term, but kind of the long term too. But also it carries a level of heartache But it also has to deal with, and it's coming out now, there's a sense of desire for whatever this has to deal with. I don't know what this has to deal with, but it's paired with a sense of heartache. Okay? It's pretty strong there within the mind. I know you think about this, and I know you plan on probably thinking about this in the days to come. What are you trying to do here? Where are you trying to lead them here, Spirit? Okay. So what they're telling me here is you need to be more conscientious of when you're about to get to that point where you are starting to neglect you. And you need to, this requires you using your noggin here. Okay? You need to make that decision of like, okay, I can't be doing this anymore, and I need to start my process of self-improvement. It's like you're making an oath to yourself. This is how they're wanting to guide you, to come to this level of shame in order to learn. So this is what I teach. So you haven't learned a lesson here, and it's really important that you do. They're telling me that you need to come to a level of shame in order to learn. And I give this example a lot. If I go rob a bank and I come back home and I'm like, hey, look at me, I'm so awesome, and I don't feel guilty or ashamed, there's something wrong there. So I come to the cards and I say, okay, Spirit, how are you guiding me here? They're gonna say you need to be ashamed because I'm not actually looking out for only me, because I'm probably gonna end up in jail, or other people. It's the same concept here, except obviously not to that extent. But it still has to do with you being conscientious to when you get to that point of self-neglect. Okay? What does this have to do with? There's something that you already know that you shouldn't be doing, and it has to take it has to be, it comes with a sense of you being a leader, you taking the lead here. Where are you leading them here? Okay, so they're showing me a little bit better energies here with regards to your mind and where your focus is. And it looks like on some level you are showing me a sense of neutrality in your mind, so you're probably comfortable. You're not feeling the greatest, but you're probably just like, okay, I'm gonna stay here until I feel better, or I'm gonna stay here until something interesting happens, but I'm good right here. So you're showing me that, and that's basically what you want to continue to feel. But then I start to see you kind of be like, okay, maybe I should get up, maybe I should start getting organized, maybe I should show a little bit of time management discipline there, just a little bit. But you have a tendency to want to be comfortable, and Spirit is wanting you to pull you back. You're not spending enough time with your heart that wants to heal you, because I see you trying to go back to work really quickly and bring out your best self, but yet you're not actually getting anywhere. It doesn't actually feel like you're making a lot of progress, and I know that's what you want to do. So what Spirit's asking you to do here is come back to contemplation and spend time with your heart that wants to not only heal you, but also guide you for the rest of your life. This is where you're going to get your juice from, your passion, okay, your mojo. It's from the universe that's wanting to feed you, but you've been closed off to your heart here. All right, right here. And now they're showing me a sense of you like, okay, they do just want you to focus on you, okay? Focus on what you want for yourself. And again, you don't have a lot to work with here. So you have to be careful with what you're able to spend, if that has to do with finances or your time with people or people's hearts or whatever. They're wanting you to be careful of what you give out, because right now you don't have much to give, okay? That's for you. So, I'm gonna go to the next person. Jeebus, hope that resonated. If Chimiye Nayak is here. Hey James. Alright. If we can get to 300 subscribers, because I'm at 299 right now, I would be the happiest person in my life. In the world right now. I hope that resonated, Jeebus. And you're welcome. And can we get to 300, guys? I would be so happy, but it's okay. I know I'm gonna get there sometime. All right, so if you're here still, please let me know. Put something in the chat if you're still interested, and I'm gonna see who does that. And book lovers. Okay, I think I'll do book lovers here. Okay, let's see book lovers. I've seen your name a few times. Book lovers, book lovers. Okay, so for book lovers, what I'm seeing here for you is what I saw is like you're in your house, and I don't know if you even have one of these, but you have like a screen door there. So you have like a backyard door, and this is coming through symbolically. So you have a back door, maybe like it's glass, sliding glass door, but then you open the sliding glass door, you push it to the side, and then you have a screen door there, right? So you still have to push that screen door there. But you don't. You leave it there, and you're looking outside, and you see all this landscape, this beautiful landscape, and I hear you saying, I want more. I want more. But yet you're just standing there and staring out into the distance with this screen door there. And so it's not like you can even see the landscape clearly because the screen door is there, but then you're kind of just like, I want more. I want more, and then you're kind of not doing anything about it. So that's what's coming through here for you. And then let me go ahead and see what I can see here through your energy field. And you're holding shame here as well, which is basically you limiting yourself or restricting yourself to basically more, either because you don't think you can at this time be able to afford anything, or that if you try anything else that you're just gonna fail, or there's just this general, you're just showing me that you feel like, I don't know, maybe that you feel like you're not worth getting more or getting more. I don't know. I'm interpreting all of this. Okay. Where are you guiding here? You as well. you have a lesson to learn as well. And it's an oath to start self-improvement. And you really need to start it today and hold on to this intention starting from now until the following days. I can really see that you're working from a level of shame, which is basically telling me that you haven't been good to yourself in the past, or that you don't deserve more, or you can't have more, or you're not worth the time and the energy for self-development in order to attain and feel better about yourself. You are definitely holding a lot of hopelessness and being like, why should I keep going? What's the point? So you're likely dealing with a lot of like, it's all about me, and you're just kind of you can only take so much from other people because you yourself, you have to spend so much time tending to your own needs. And you're showing me here that in the past, and Spirit this was part of your process, but you had to feel this. There was a heartbreak here and despair, and I feel like you keep going back to it, whatever this was. It's causing you a lot of grief, but you're still grieving there. That is tough. I can feel it. And you go back to it because it's still very much in your heart, and you're still grieving. You understand? I don't know what this is. Okay, where are you guiding here? Ooh, God. This grieving, this sadness, despair that you hold very much in your heart, this was supposed to serve you only for a certain time. But I feel like you've held on to it for way too long, and Spirit is wanting to receive it already. So they're asking you to give this despair, when this energy gets into your field and you start really feeling sad about it, take that energy and send it back to your spiritual heart here, deep within your heart, where Spirit is waiting for you to give it to them. I don't know what this is. I'm going to see. It's you basically saying to yourself, I have made no changes with myself. And that's what you're feeling bad about already. Hold on, I need to turn the heater off. It's so freaking hot in here. We have the heater and the AC on. It just doesn't make any sense. God. Alright. So give that back to Spirit, okay? I'm going to give you one more thing here before I let you go. Okay. At the very least, here's something good. You're only showing me a sense of, I'm comfortable here in the mind, I feel better from the past or whatever I went through, so I'm just gonna stay here. I'm good. I don't need to I'm not trying to cause problems or anything. Nobody better cause any problems with me. I'm just gonna chill over here. But it's not you actually bringing out the best in you and your potential. Okay, that you're showing me that in your mind there. The more you connect to your heart, the more of this, okay, maybe I'll try to get a little bit more organized. Maybe I'll try to get a little bit more disciplined. But I can see how reluctant you are to do that. Because the moment you start doing that, your heart starts to feel like, oh, what's going on? I don't know what this has to do. Is a sense of defensiveness that comes in, and I don't know if this is healthy ego or healthy pride, but I can really see that there's a sense of pride there in your heart that that comes up every time you try to grow. So this, what do you want to do here? What do you want her? Where are you trying to lead them here? There you go. They really, really, really want you to bring your heart more into a space of courage, out of your comfortable spot of where you've been and what you've proved yourself you can do thus far. But you need to show to yourself, and your heart wants to experience light. It wants to experience love. And you need to focus more on a heart level here, and that is where the difference is going to come. Because your heart right now is emanating a sense of separation, of maybe feeling, people don't understand me, or, you know, a reluctance to, you know, move away from your self-beliefs in which you might be so attached to. But try something different, try something out of the box, and it's really important for you to keep your heart in this state of courage and neutrality, because I can feel it's hard for your heart. But you haven't been paying attention to how your heart is, only your mind, and this is what humans tend to do, and they don't realize, oh, I have a heart. Yes, and it's wanting to guide you for the rest of your life, not only this moment, when maybe this is the first time you've seen me. So really, really try to intentionally connect with your heart and acknowledge that you have control of how much love you actually want to bring out, not only to other people, but you. So there you go. Bring and concentrate your heart into a state of courage and neutrality, which is the first stages of self-empowerment. And that's the first place to start, okay? You're going to feel a lot better doing that, okay? That's for you. Very deep reading, sir. Never had one like this before. I'm glad you are open, receptive. All right. Thank you so much, book lovers. When are we gonna get to 300? I'm still at 299, but it's okay. All right, I think maybe. Oh, yes, you are so welcome to cry. This is the space to cry. This is a space for relief. This is a space for love. This is a space for awareness, honesty, and responsibility for you. So thank you so much for being comfortable in releasing yourself from chains of the past. We're gonna go on to the next. I think we're gonna do Taylor and then James, and I think shut up. We'll see. I'm starting to feel fatigued now, so I'm gonna do a few more. I don't know, but I will let you know when I have to stop. But we'll go ahead and continue here with Taylor. Just let me know that you're still here, please. Thank you so much. Taylor, hi. Okay, let's see what's happening here for you. Taylor, what I'm feeling here for you is almost like you already deciding to yourself that whatever situation this is, that you're already knowing that you're not going to survive or something, or you're not going to do well. I feel like this has to do with work or something, but it's already, you're like, I won't be able to get through this or something like that. Okay, so that's what they're wanting to talk about right now. So when I look at your field, so you are also, they're showing me to your shame here, which tells me that you are conscientious of what you're actually able to give, or when you're giving too much, because you feel like kind of inside, like, I'm not doing very well. I can't give anything right now because I myself don't feel good. So it's telling me you're being aware of that fine line of when you are starting to compromise who you are and what you care about. But this is also shame, so you might be also saying, like, maybe you don't want to be in the particular situation anymore, or you might be putting yourself down. I don't know. It could go to that extent. But when I asked Spirit how they're wanting to guide you, okay, so you do have the, ooh. Okay, so listen. So you do have the right idea of kind of being careful of how much you give regards to your time, your resources, your heart, whatever it is. That's, you were listening to your intuition. You did that. But I feel as though as of right now in this phase, you can start letting a little bit of that go and letting that shame back into your spiritual heart, where Spirit wants to receive and heal you in regards to this. Because I feel like you did put up a kind of a guard or a wall in order to protect you, and that's fine. But I feel as though you can start letting some of this go a little bit slowly. Okay, show me something else. Okay, so they're showing me here a sense of despair, sadness, or heartache. Okay, here right in between your heart and your mind. So you're kind of feeling that more so. It starts to move more into your heart there, but I feel it looks like it almost feels like there's a desire related to this sadness, and it might be motivating you to want something else because of the sadness and the heartache. Okay, here, where you're trying to guide here. Okay, so you do have the right idea as well. The sadness there about this particular situation, that is working out for you. That is serving you, okay? This is what's going to push you. And that desire for something else, which I feel like you're only paying attention to a little bit. You're like, maybe I should. Yeah, I don't know. But they are pushing you to want something else, okay? And what they want you to do, if you want this desire to actually be manifested much quicker, don't think that you're going to go out, okay, I'm going to go do this and do that, and this is what's going to make me have this so much more quicker. No, they're telling you that you need to start here and hold that desire and that need for desire here in the heart. That's where you're going to grow the inspiration and the juice and the mojo and the motivation and the passion of what is right for you, because you're choosing to voluntarily invite your heart to lead the way and what is going to lead to more healing and something more fulfilling for what you're actually, and you get to choose. Okay, this is kind of a slow process for you. And after a while, that sadness whatever you're in right now, you need to take that sadness and you need to truly feel it in the heart. This is what's going to motivate you to really change the circumstances. Do you understand what I'm talking about here? They're showing me something symbolically, which they showed me like a bike, and then they showed me the kickstand, you know? That little, like, the kickstand of the bike so that it stays up on its own. It's basically you showing me that you're saying, I'm not gonna be a kickstand anymore, I'm not gonna be, and then that's coming through symbolically as if so somebody is using you as a kickstand in order so they can lean on something and you're keeping them up. And you're just that's your function. You're like, oh, okay, I'm here, and being your little crutch there. And you're basically saying, I'm not going to be your kickstand anymore. Something like this, okay? That's yours. All right. I'm just trying to get to 300 subscribers, y'all. So I don't know if anybody can help me out. I'm at 299. It would really, really make my night if I were able to get to 300. Thank you so much, Taylor, for your feedback. But it's okay. You know what? We're gonna get to 300 anyways. I think this is gonna be it for tonight, okay, guys? I've got to go take a rest. I work too hard. I really do, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's hard for me to perk up right now because I've been working straight since like 9 a.m. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go now, and I'll read for You're so welcome. I'm gonna read for everybody tomorrow night. Again, I'm gonna come on sometime after 6 p.m. Pacific Eastern Time if you would like to get a free reading from me again. I just want to thank you all for supporting the channel as well, and hope you continue to sustain your subscription. And yeah, just a lot of love from me and Spirit here, who's always guiding you, who's always been with you all this time, and just happy that you're all participating in your own well-being and your own happiness and your own self-empowerment and loving yourself first. Okay, so I will talk to you all tomorrow again, and thank you all so much for watching, and much love.